Hello everyone, welcome to a story that feels like a spy thriller, but every word is true. Picture this. The year is 1939. Europe is plunging into darkness. Nazi Germany sent secret messages across the airwaves. Messages that could decide the fate of millions. And one small team of brilliant minds, hidden in an old English mansion, is racing to read those secrets before it's too late. Their weapon? Not guns, not bombs, but mathematics, electronics, and sheer determination. Decades later, that same spirit of cracking hidden systems would change the world forever. This is the story of the Enigma code, and the minds that dared to break it. It begins in the 1930s. Germany creates the Enigma machine. It looks simple, like a fancy typewriter. But inside, rotors spin, wires connect in secret ways, letters scramble beyond recognition. The Germans believe their code is unbreakable. 158 quintillion possible combinations every single day. No human could guess them all. No machine either. Or so they thought. But early cracks appear. In 1932, Polish mathematicians Marian Rejewski, Jerzy Rejewski, and Henryk Zegalski start breaking the early Enigma. They build a device called the Bombe to test settings faster. Their work is heroic, but as war looms, Poland shares everything with Britain and France, just weeks before the invasion. Then, September the 3rd, 1939, Britain declares war. The very next day, a strange group arrives at a quiet Victorian mansion in Buckinghamshire called Bletchley Park. They pretend to be Captain Ridley's shooting party, but they are the start of the greatest code-breaking effort in history. Inside those wooden huts, no heat, dim lights, people work around the clock. Mathematicians, linguists, chess champions, even winners of a national crossword contest, all sworn to secrecy. One man becomes central, Alan Turing, a shy, brilliant Cambridge mathematician. He arrives full-time in 1939. Turing sees the problem clearly. The Enigma changes settings every 24 hours. Plugboards swap letters. Rotors get rewired. Hand methods are too slow, especially for naval Enigma, the hardest version, used by U-boat submarines hunting Allied ships. Turing designed something revolutionary, a machine called the Bombe. Not just one Enigma copy, but many linked together. Electromechanical drums spin, testing thousands of possibilities, looking for contradictions. If a setting produces nonsense, discard it. If it matches known patterns, like repeated phrases in German messages, keep it. Gordon Welchman, another genius, improves it with a diagonal board. This cuts false positives dramatically. Suddenly, the bomb finds keys in under an hour, instead of weeks. The first bomb, nicknamed Victory, arrives in March 1940. It is huge, 2 meters tall, noisy, but it works. More follow. By 1943, over 200 bombes run day and night, cracking 84,000 messages a month. 2 every minute. Imagine the tension. In Hut 8. Turing leads the naval team. They wait for creeps, guessed plain text, like weather reports. The bomb races. If it stops, they test it. If correct, messages flood in. U-boat positions, convoy routes, air attacks. This intelligence, called Ultra, saves countless lives. It helps win the Battle of the Atlantic. Shortens the war by at least 2 years. Churchill calls Bletchley the goose that laid the golden eggs. But the cost is high. Exhaustion, secrecy, personal toss. Turing himself faces immense pressure. He cycles to work, gas mask box with sandwiches, runs long distances to clear his mind. His ideas push computing forward. The Bombe is an ancestor of modern computers. Women, many from the Women's Royal Naval Service, the WRANS, operate the bombs. Hundreds of them in dark, stuffy rooms. Long shifts, but they keep going. Because every decrypted message means ships safe, families reunited. This is what true perseverance looks like. Imagine a machine from World War II called the Enigma
It was about the size of a big typewriter, roughly 26 inches wide, 18 inches deep, and 15 inches tall. It weighed around 110 pounds. The Enigma was mechanical, full of rotors, wires, and a plug board. A trained operator could encrypt maybe 1 or 2 letters per second, pressing keys by hand. Now compare that to a modern laptop or desktop computer in 2026. Today's average computer fits in a backpack, or even in your hand if it's a tablet. It weighs just a few pounds. And what about its incredible computing power? It can perform billions of operations every single second, sometimes even trillions on a good gaming or workstation machine. Now let's put all of this into perspective. If the Enigma machine represented one single step forward in technology, a modern computer is like taking many billions of those steps at once. What took teams of people in giant rooms of machines weeks or months to crack back then? A single phone today could do in seconds. The Enigma was revolutionary for its time. But next to today's technology, it feels like comparing a bicycle to a rocket ship. Same job, completely different world. Drop a comment below. What surprised you most? Subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss one. Thank you for watching. Let's keep exploring the hidden battles that shape our world. See you next time.